Oh, good. Okay, I think we are good to go. Ad break is ending in a second. Oh, what is hello, Salty John? What is this important news you have to bring, good sir? Do share, sir. Good, do share. I am getting my desk almost fully cleared up and ready to go for Streamo. I just had to fix some stupid OBS bullshit where I decided, I'm just not going to launch after a reboot, and then suddenly, never mind, I'm going to work after all. So, hey, at least it worked in the end. Haha. But yeah, do share this very, very important news you have. And I will be switching to the build scene in just a moment. I'm just moving a few things to the side still. Because yeah, I was busy dealing with shit. But I should be good to go in but a moment. And Zeta 3P and SDG Gen Eternal straight up has a rocket or punch! Fucking nice, mate. I'm looking at G-Gen in a bit. But huzzah for Rocket Punch, though. Gotta love that. And hello, Mecha Boy. Welcome, welcome. So, now let me get to the booth. And what push? Well, waifu's right here in the intro screen. Literally right here. But the voice line still doesn't trigger for some reason. So, I will manually trigger that for you. Where is it? There we go.
What are you, stupid?
Yeah.
Haven't you realized it's all in your
Whoop.
imagination, you mega dork?
There we go. It's weird because I set it so that only the audio thing would run since the intro already has the picture, but the audio doesn't seem to trigger at all in my intro screen for some reason. But it triggers in this scene, and so it's a case of if it ain't broken, don't fix it for this scene at least. So yeah, that's a pending thing to fix alongside the music players things and stuff. Haha. But yeah, welcome everybody to post birthday stream shenanigans. So basically, I'm going to continue what I was doing on birthday stream, which is going to be building the rest of the funny, weird glass wing Gundam thingamajiggy babalooby thing. On my birthday stream, I did the whole big super wide backpack thingy, and now we actually have the Gundam, the full Gundam himself to build up to attach to, and then also we're going to continue the gift subbers and bit donators mechs. Haha. Basically, during my birthday stream, people who gifted subs, I let them pick my mechs from here, and I painted them their color scheme. Haha. And aside, those who gave subs and gave bits, I will be painting up on the funny gacha gyms here. So we'll see how far we get with that tonight. That's definitely going to be my focus on the next few streams, depending how long it takes. And yeah, I've got it all noted down. I'll be doing a big thank you thing. I wanted to do it sooner, but weekend was busy, and weekday was busy, and basically been busy. But huzzah! And yeah, 3 years streaming. Hopefully another 3 years or so. We'll see. And yeah, I've got a bunch of I have to do a bunch of things with these. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. NXD, 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 NXD. Thank you for the follow. Great, appreciate it. Oh, there's my teleporter beacon. You go with the Terminators off screen. So yeah. So I've got the 2 little mechs to do. Oh, super glue, you can come to the side first. I think I'm going to start with building on the stream today, and then I'm going to shift to the painting after. So yeah, let me just shift the paints and stuff around here. You're going to stay here, though. Yeah. Also, these over the weekend, I did touch up the paints, gave them some extra layer of paints to make sure they're more solid color. I think I need to touch up the purple. Yeah, the purple needs a bit more reinforcement in some areas here. I have also given them a gloss coat to seal in the colors already to protect them, and so I can do the panel lining part details with it flowing nicely. And then after that, I think I will go. I'm not sure. Matte. I think matte would be better for the pastel Puma. No, I keep looking and thinking Puma, but no, this is Pouncer. Pouncer and Puma look very similar, and I used the Puma a lot when I was playing MechWarrior 9. The Pouncer. The Timberwolf. I might keep semi-gloss, I think. I might Actually, worst case, actually, when it comes to top coats, you can just re-top coat it over and over again to get change the color effect. So I'll try matte coat. I'm trying matte for both of these once I finish up the panel lining on them. This needs panel lining for sure. This one I need to work a bit more on the cockpit glass, do the little missile pod details, and panel line as well. And yeah, and then we'll have two mechs in my Alpha Strike starter set, painted up in lovely supported colors. Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna have the rest of them there to do as well after that. But yeah, I think yes, I might do all the at least the clan mechs since we started the clan mechs in bright ostentatious colors, just in like what you call it, parade style. Then maybe the inner sphere mechs would be more regular, rugged, down to earth military styles. So I do want to practice the like regular military color styles. I haven't done too much of that, or like camo styles and stuff. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So the two lovely little lads here go to the side first, and my paints can go to the side because first we are building. Eh. Oh, the Battletech song just came on. Haha, nice. Let me put these onto my common paints rack, commonly used paint rack. The side first. Enjoy my what do you call it? Very hairy arm. My manly hairy arm. Okay. Anyway, so as I recall, I did push the exposure down on the camera because I was dealing with the white parts, but I feel like it's a bit too down. So let me pop the exposure up by a spot. Yep. There we go. Let's see how this goes. I think I need to either move the light further away from the camera and have it more of a radiating down around it versus being right near it or something. Otherwise I get like really strong like light spots. But yeah, so now we have the massive wing backpack thing here to shove here. And now we have the Fu Gundam proper and the extra armor pieces to do as well. I think we'll do Fu Gundam proper, then push the armor pieces. And then we will then do a few little paint shenanigans with this mix. Also depends how long it takes. Just how long this takes because I had a fucking ass busy day at work today. Like keeping track of so many things at the exact same time, all needing to be done at the same time. And so I am pooped. I am slightly exhausted. So we will see. We will see how long I can survive in stream today. We will see. At least 2 hours. How much further beyond 2 hours? We'll find out. Yeah. So we've got the. So yeah, as I was saying, on my birthday we worked on this. I did the main backpack parts because the other armor pieces are like part swap thingies with the main Fu Gundam, so I left those for today pretty much. So now we have the Fu Gundam itself to do. And actually, I was watching Tsukimi's stream. She has the intergrade version, the non-grade Expo event version. I have the high-grade Expo event version, which I think the non-grade Expo event version might actually be the better one. Because for her, she has silver stickers sandwiched with clear blue pieces, while this one is just pure sticker with no clear pieces to go over that, which means this is going to peel. So my idea is I'm going to mask off, and because this is like a light metallic blue paint, I'm just going to airbrush it blue, gloss coat it, and then what you call it, panel line it after. And so yeah, ooh, wow, that is reflective. Oh, sort of reflective. I am blah 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 blah. Oh, wait, hold on, is that what? What? Oh, it's inverting. Oh, the horrible, weird mess that my face is in this reflection is actually inverted. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, that'll probably be the plan for this. Because y'all know how much I don't like stickers. Mostly because they tend to unless the sticker is behind a clear piece, it will slowly peel off. In my experience. And what's this? Gunpla, Bandai Hobby Center quality. Okay. And that is a picture of the real grade Gundam here. Nice! Cross-promoing your real grade kit in your entry grade kit. So is there lore for the Gundam? The Fu Gun, I don't think so. I know, what was it? According to this thing, the Expo Osaka Kansai Japan thing is supposed to be about sort of like the industrial design sort of thing, or basically they actually, I don't know, what was it? The backpack part. I don't know what the backpack is supposed to be if using current technology or current expected technologies with the Gundam. Like this is supposed to be a giant solar panel recharging backpack for the Gundam. And it has like maintenance tools and stuff, so sort of near future tech. That's as far as I know. Although other than that, I think it's just here's another fancy Gundam for the funny event. I think the Fu Gundam is also this was the walking Gundam, the moving Gundam. So this is like the real life. This is what the real life Gundam would be. Yet another of what would the real life Gundam be like, sort of thing. A cash grab, but apparently from Tsukimi stream when I was watching it, this pose can make the other Gundams can't actually bend that far back. So it may be another event cash grab, but it actually has superior articulation to the other entry grade and high grades. So it's like, hey, okay, sure, why not? It's a bit better than the other ones. Oh, I'm good with that. Sorry, what was this? Your first model, your special bond. Once completed, let's try posing. Let's assemble model kits. Yeah, fun to build. Let's assemble the model kits. Let's see, no glue, no paint. Click here for the latest information. Click here for your P-Bandai! And your store locator. And the Gundam Info Portal Hub. Nice. Oh, I just realized this is all in English. Wait on, but this was for the Osaka Japan Expo, but all this stuff's in English. Not a lick of Japanese in this. Interesting. Oh well, okay, no tidbit. Okay, so what we got here in the Fu Gundam itself. So we got 4 runners, some clear back stickers. Yeah, they're stickers, they're not water slides. And a Gundam with a bunch of panel lines. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, here we go. After all that. Here we go. Gundam Next Future Pavilion. A life in space that is commonly depicted in the Gundam series, or the futuristic technology that is not yet developed, is something the Gundam Next Future Pavilion interprets as a possibility for the near future. The pavilion will provide new immersive videos and demonstrations with the pavilion space from phase 0 to 7. Basically, this is what it could be. Closer than later could be. Market stickers, blah, 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 okay. And we have our Lagundams. And some of these parts we'll have to disattach later for the part swapping. Got the beam save. He's got his full weapon set. Learn, make, and play with Gundam to its limits. What is Gundam? What is Gunpla? No, blah 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 blah. So then, sold separately. Funny solar panel. The GLRSS Feather Pack. The RX-78 Fu-E Gundam is a renewable energy demonstration test machine intended to operate independently in outer space for long periods of time without resupply. Biggest distinguishing feature is the highly efficient state-of-the-art solar energy conversion system known as the GLRSS Feather, which is mounted on its back. With the power this supplies, the machine can maintain high level of basic performance without putting any burden on the surrounding environment. The GLRSS Feather Gundam Leaping Recursive Spangle Swarm is a equipment that serves as the core of the RX-78 Fu-E Gundam's renewable energy demonstration test system. The three major components of this system are high-performance solar panel cells, and a high-capacity power accumulator and its manipulators. The manipulators function mainly to help attach and remove the equipment parts, which use modern structure and has advanced autonomous flight functions independent of the Gundam itself. Okay, there we go. Have anything. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got that. I found the lore to the entire thing. I got the kit's lore right there. Basically, funny solar panel backpack with batteries, with little Thunderbolt subarms that are solid, don't move. Unfortunately, oh well. They probably could be modified to move if you were patient enough, but I'm not patient enough. I used to be patient enough. I'm not anymore. Well, rather, I have things to do with my time. Yeah, okay, so yeah, let's build the Fu Gundam. And then part swap the Fui backpack on after. Give me your goblins. Oh. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Look, actually, backpack, you are literally in the way. You need to get out of the way. You are. Again, I don't know where the fuck I'm going to pose this thing because the backpack's so fucking big. But that's a future me problem, not current me problem. So we got one runner, two runner, 3 and 4 runners. Okay. 4 runners up. You little lads come to the side here, out of the way, just to be safe. And yeah, that does build that out. We got the little clear backed stickers. What a fooey. What's this? SSEF. Star Jaburo Space Experimental Facility. Osaka Umeshima Terminal. OIC. Sorts of sunrise. Okay. Meh. But do that. So let us begin some assemblies. Where's my nippers? Here they are. You are. What just fell? It didn't clatter, so I assume it's not important. Aha, famous last words. I'm totally not hearing metal clanking around my feet or anything. So let's see. First, we begin with the head. Let me get to the head. Where is it? 21 and 20. Okay. 1 is the yellow eyes. Yep. Well, that means my other nippers. These ones. One of my nippers is rusting heavily, and I've not been able to unrust it still, but I have my other one that still works just fine. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Lovely yellow eyes. 20. The headpiece. Give. But yeah. That is an interesting design Gundam. I had an idea that I'd have like one of every grandpa Gundam, but let's just say I don't have. Right now, space is the issue, and I don't have space for like PGs and stuff. However, I do like the fact that they're doing, like, even in the entry grades, they're trying to like improve the quality, given all these nice details and stuff. It's very refreshing to be able to like put together a kit and like, aha, things are nicely color separated already. Or in some cases, like, oh, even if the paint is like, oh, they're separated enough that painting it is actually a breeze as well, versus having to fiddle around a lot with masking tape and stuff. Like, I don't mind fiddling around masking tape, but anything that makes the process easier is always welcome. Eh. Like, honestly, for this thing, depending how the sanding marks go, like, if I have the sand marks, then if I do some sanding and then these marks, I'll probably have to paint it anyway. If not, I might just do a top coat to protect the plastics, panel line it, spot paint what needs to be made nice, like the metallic blue pieces, and then call it at that. Don't need to paint the entire thing if you don't have to. Also, I don't have to worry about like paint scratching on certain areas. Because sometimes you just don't need to paint everything if you don't want to, especially if it's around the joint areas. If you can make it like sanded nice and clean, unless you're like doing a full recolor paint. Especially for like kits like these, or RGs where all the colors are almost effectively where they need to be, unless there's an egregious spot which needs a lot of work on, and you need to hide the sanding marks and stuff. It's like, you think, let's just see if just go with it. Just have fun. Just enjoy it. Don't need to go too heavy into it. There we go. Oh, that's something pretty fast. And I need B1 and A119. Also, now the fact that I have a lot more hand brush practice, I can more easily sort of, spot paint the tiny details I need to paint without getting paint everywhere effectively. So it's like, haha, just continue to use the skills I've learned from my hobbies in other areas of my hobbies. My hobbies. So yeah. It's like I used to be I'm gonna paint everything sort of snob, but I ain't got the time. Honestly, I ain't got the time to paint every last thing. And if a kit looks good enough without paint, or with only minnow paint, then yeah, go with it. YOLO with it and stuff. So actually, I'm when I see a Moon Gun reprint, if I have the funds, I will probably pick it up, because that one's supposed to be fully color separated as it needs to be, which means I don't know if I'll repaint it to be a different color or something, but would be fun to experience the Moon Gundam in its full color separation glory. Yeah. Also, I think I have a real. I might have a real grade still somewhere in my backlog. Do I have? Did I? Have I built all my real grades? It's been a while since I've actually done a real grade. Because I did all the real grade 00 Gundams. I think I might have been waiting for the updated real grade Grandpa, and then never got around to getting it. Because a certain Warhammer hobby popped into my life. Actually, do I actually have any other real grades in my backlog? I had the master grades. What are you? Oh, I have that. Oh yeah, that's what I have. I had the real grade high new still in backlog to do. Yeah, that's a. The box is so big, I honestly thought it was a master grade from it. I was like, wait, I don't remember having a master grade. Oh yeah, that's a real grade. It's just the big ass kit. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, that's my only other real grade I have. Everything else is high grades, master grades, or Warhammer, and a shitload of high grades, for sure. Maybe too many high grades. Oh well. But yeah. Anyway, so let me stick this tiny little piece in here. Boop, like so. And then this attaches in like so. Yeah, that went together pretty well, pretty nice. All the panel lines are neat and detailed. Can you ever have too many kits? Honestly, actually, yes. it's actually at a stage where once I build this guy, actually I don't know where I can put him because my shelves are full, and my other shelves are covering my backlog on it. And so I was like, actually truly might be the case of things I make them, where do I put them? That's the thing. So I actually do have to reconsider how I'm going to store these kits. Or I do the whole thing where I make them, get some like plastic containers, make them, and then like compact them to the plastic containers, like standing next to each other, just so they clear out space. That might be a thing. I had considered a sort of like a build-a-thon on my birthday stream, but then I felt like, well, I felt like painting, so I thought, you know what, and I wasn't wanted to give like redeems and stuff to anyone who's gifted stuff to anything. So I was like, you know what, okay, a painted thing in their custom colors, that seems pretty on theme. So yeah. Basically, at the local hobby shop. Yeah, well, the thing is, remember, property prices are here insane. Even the local hobby shops are tiny, and so, unless you're like award winning or have a really good paint job, which I haven't had time to do in a while, they are sort of not going there. Also, they're my painted kits. They're mine. They're staying with me. Mine. Yes. Ah. Anyway, so I could do. Continuing on though, I had considered a sort of giveaway thing as well, but it's like, certain recent events in light, if with tariffs and stuff have appeared, it's like, there's something like certain places in the world where literally we can't send things right now due to certain tariff shenanigans. It's like, yeah, that's a headache I don't want to deal with at all when I barely had time to even arrange my birthday stream anyway. It's like, yeah, oh well, YOLO. There's always next year. Or there's always the rest of the year. There's always a future time right now. I need A2. Here we go. Got the collar. But yeah, I am trying to, 3 years in, I am trying to see about how to, push forward with the channel, so to speak, while keeping up with things. Because, look, I do want to update my model, but I also kind of want to DIY it myself. Pure interest, as well as the fact that the shenanigans, live 2D rigging shenanigans are very, very interesting to me. It just takes time, which I rarely can commit right now. Like literally, the time to commit for live 2D would be the time I'm using for streaming and stuff. And I really do want to get into that. But in the case of, before that, I need to actually get into the art first to make the art to live 2D. And so like, there's quite the pipeline of things to do. So I was like, okay, game planners, do a lot more practice trying to draw and stuff. Then go and start going into how to do the live 2D shenanigans and things, and do my own updatey things and stuff. Well, I suppose I could do like small things for like the live 2D props. Like this is like a PNG hat right now. I could try to make a live 2D hat, which would like rotate with my movements and stuff slightly as well, which could be a thing. Actually, oh shit, that could work. I test with live 2D props to get a hang of how the shit works with similar practice. Then I push in the model after. Oh, there we go. See, figured out a bit of the pipeline for practicing. Huzzah! And I need a 23. Also, I don't need this backpack because the fancy backpack thing came with its own extra backpack to swap in. I need, where is, what? I need 20. Oh, here it is, red. Here we go. Sorry, I was getting a bit lost in where the parts were. So yeah. Like actually, as a half joke, half serious, in the phone I made for my birthday, I actually put like a how to draw anime girls, ha ha ha. And half joke, half actually serious, like okay, a physical book to actually just have next to me as I try to practice things might be useful. God, I'm still a little bit old fashioned. I keep instinctively when I'm drawing and stuff wanting to like, where's my pencil and paper? Even though I have my drawing tablet right here, it's like, no, I need the feel of the paper on my skin. I need the roughage upon me. Roughage. Wait, hold on, not this number. Yeah. I need more roughage. I need my physical papers. At least for the sketch part. Then I can like maybe scan it or something to put into clips, try doing vector lines to then touch up the lining and things. Because right now I think mostly I have to just get the proportions right. Like for my practice so far with like drawing and things, the hardest part I feel like is getting general order proportions in shape, but actually figure out how to get there. Do the hair correctly, honestly. Whenever it comes to the hair, it's like, how the fuck do I do hair? How the fuck do I do anime hair and stuff? And I think that's just in a case of practice makes perfect, so find some anime characters I like and try practicing their hair. Although unfortunately a lot of anime characters I like have very big fucking hair pieces. It's like, shit. Yeah, if you had simpler hair to work with, that would be nice. So, YOLO. Gotta do like, was it the PewDiePie thing of draw something every day for 100 days and see how you improve, which is the thing I want to do. It's just that a lot of time I'm literally fucking busy as heck. Then I'll life wise, I just simply don't have the time to draw some days. Ugh. And then other days like, I I I do other art with things like painting things a lot. I was like, yeah. Well, that's though. Seeing like my progress for hand painting go from start to finish, like okay, the same thing can definitely happen for the drawing. It's just literally a time issue. A1 9 and 20. I need A1. Was it 9 and 22? So, huh? What? Okay, 9 and 22. Here's 9. So yeah, it'll be an eventuality, so to speak. Yeah. Yeah, I tried the strategy where you put tape, not tape, no, you tape down some paper on your drawing tablet and it makes it feel like regular paper, and it does work actually. Holy shit, it does work. But now I had the case of I think I have to adjust the pressure on my tablet now because I had to use extra pressure to register on the tablet, and then the extra pressure was then shifting the paper around. Like, no, I just taped you. Stop moving. So lot of back and forth happening there. There we go. A lot of preps. That's all it needs. A lot of preparations to try to get shit going, and then and then just YOLO as we go. And how does this go? Just like this? Apparently so. So that slides into here, and then this. Okay, so this hooks in. So this is like the entry grade hook-in joint, but it's got a little bit extra detail inside of it. Oh yeah, it actually has some exposed inner panel detail lines, which the other entry I did before didn't have. Interesting. Alright, here we go. We got a torso. I have 14, 14, 21. All the joints in one go. A2. Give me the A1. A1 does not to my right, huh? Here we go. Snip and a snip. Snip and a twist. There we go. I'm running out of mouse space. What is flashing? Something be flashing upon my notifications, and I do not obviously see what it could be. Oh, and a burp. Just a casual little burp. Anyway, let's zoom in. Let's just Move this out a bit. Yeah, also, for stream as well, I'm looking at a lot of people I see use Mix It Up. I've downloaded it. I just have to now spend time to go through how to program the different components. Actually, hold on. Speaking of that, wait, hold on. Because I discovered this also actually during the birthday stream as well. The VLC player I use for playing the music in the background, for some reason is make some sort of temp file while playing, and it actually filled up my hard drive. So yeah, it's actually used up about 500 megs already. And some sort of temp file somewhere while I've been playing. Interesting. So I also need to try to see how the foobar thing works for as a playlist player. Because you can report like a little ticker text on the screen, like what the current song is and stuff. So yeah, those are updates I want to do. I'm working maybe make it even more simplified stream overlay than it is already. Oh god. This is a pre-made stream elements overlay I'm using right now. And I feel like maybe it could hold. Wait. Wait a second. Hold on. Is that the black... Wait, hold on. Is that a black bar at the top of my... Wait. No. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Wait a second. Wait, what? Have I... Is my camera element not centered? Wait a second, wait a second. I am trying to select... One second, where's cam build zone? Whoopsie, I have shifted it to the wrong layer. Unlock it. Can I please select you? Can I please select you? I cannot select my build zone camera. Hold on. Oh my god, my build zone camera's been offset by, like, 20 pixels. Well, how did that happen? Okay, well, now that it's actually shifted to be the correct location. How long has it been like that, where I've had the little black bar at the top? How many streams has it been like that? Whoops. Hold on. Whoa, okay. There. Now the camera's at the top edge of the screen. Whoopsie poopsie. Anyway. Don't worry, chat. We're fixing it live. Again, as always. Oh, well. Now that's fixed. Don't know how long it's been broken, but, YOLO. Let's get the neck joint open and twist it. Twist it. Twisty goodness. There we go. Okay, so now we have a body. I'm not going to put the backpack on because we have a replacement one from the, what you call it? Backpack. The glass backpack. So just stick the head on. It's like, there we go. We've got about a fifth of a Gundam. Now for the right arm. Need the B2s. Give me that B2. It probably should be mirror image. I'm going to grab both Bs. Grab both the Bs and the bay. The bays. I'm going to grab the bays. The Bs and the bays. The birds and the bees even. I need 17, 18. Give me a little careful snip. And a snip. And a snip. There we go. Nice. Let's see. One. That should be clear. So this is right arm, so I'm going to put it on the right side. Just snip it out all in one go and then assemble it together. Because they're effectively just mirror images of each other. Effectively. Give me the snippy snips. Yeah. Now, what was I saying there before I realized that my overlay was horrible? Oh, yeah. I'm thinking, trying to either a further simplified overlay somehow, more custom made, and also all the funny custom alert images and stuff, and the triggers. Again, all that needs artwork to be done, but then that's just gonna be that's part of the artwork journey I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be on an artistic journey of totally not drawing butts and hentai. It's gonna be an artistic journey drawing butts and hentai, which I'll then apply to not butts and hentai after. Did I mention I like butts and hentai? I like butts and hentai. Come back, runner. Let's see. That's going to lead down the pipeline of practicing putty and clay molding as well for reasons, if you know what I mean. And totally not going to lead down the 3D printed pipeline either. Probably will. Actually, it won't. I need space for that, which I definitely don't have for now. I'm going to need a 10. Give. Carefully give. And give. Hiccup. And just clean this off. We'll see how that goes. I also in one way I want to push through some of my Warhammer backlog as well, just so I can find the boxes. I actually have about a little bit of a Warhammer backlog. Mostly because I've been just having to build what I need to for tournaments and stuff, which means some of the lesser used units are collecting dust, not being built yet. But that shall soon change. Soon enough. Because there's a bunch of other tactics I want to try. That's the fun thing with being Space Marines, that there's so many different tactics you can try. Assuming things aren't fucking nerfed to shit. There we go. Yeah. Alright. So I got a small taste of world eats and stuff to also do. And some sisters. Which will be fun to try out here and there. Ugh. I definitely can't afford to like push into full armies with them, but for like boarding actions, kill teams, and the smaller game systems, I almost have enough to use. Actually, I do have enough to run them. So it's like, haha, those will be fun to try. Let's see, this is not going together completely or smoothly. Something is holding them apart, and I intend to fix that. Probably using the good old peg shortening trick if this doesn't work. Yeah, they aren't going together. Come on, let's separate again. Separate them out very carefully. Yeah. Come on. Separate. Yeah. Come apart. Don't fail me now, Nails. Yes, I have a part separator, but is it within reach? Let me see. Let me grab it. Ugh. Yes. Okay. Yes. See if we can't get this in here. And we'll leave her a bit. Very carefully. Yep. There we go. Okay. So, since this one's giving me some fitting issues, not that peg, that needs to stay together, but these other pegs I'm just going to carefully trim down ever so slightly. There we go. It's a slight trim down and thinning of the peg. Okay, let's try this again. Shorten this peg a bit more. Just a slight peg shortening only. Hmm. Ugh. There we go, that's much better. Boop. So if you know when you do on that side, we'll do the same on this side. Just a quick little peg shortening. And a little bit of a flex giveaway to the big central peg here. And shorten this peg slightly. Okay. And this just sticks together. There we go. Parts separated, you can store away. Click. Okay. Okie dokie. Up arms. We need A1s and B24s. Everyone 17s. So this is the right side, and the left side is going to be 12. Give. 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 17 and 12. Yeah. And a B224s. Oops, a doozy. 24. It's going to be 24 to 32. Very carefully. Snip. Nice and clean. And clean snip. Lovely panel line down the center here. And then this goes one way only, it seems. Follow the L shape. I am trying to see how this goes. Like this. Okay, there we go. It's like that. Alright, let's repeat for the other side. Oh, yeah. Now we're cooking with gears. I know there's like, I think a high mobility, like, or full armor version of this Fu Gundam that released before. I never got a chance to grab a hold of it. But like I said, I got this version. I think they're the same base kit, it's just the extra bits which you get that are different. So, oh well. YOLO with that. This connects like so into the joint. Okay. And we then cover that with the A118 plate. Yeah, A118s. Front cover, 18 on one side, 13 on the other. Why do I keep picking up the blue nippers? Those are not for the fine cutting. Those are for the thick cutting. 1, 2. There we go. Snip. Aha. Got a bit of like a faux rotating joint piece cover here as well, which is nice. Although, hmm. It's got the faux rotating joint piece here when the actual rotating joint is further up in the shoulder. Thinking about, is it? Not sure. Hold on. Actually, did it rotate there in the real model? I'm not sure. That's one little peeve with me with our guns, that they put the arm rotation so far up the shoulder instead of nowadays, instead of at the top of the shoulder instead of at the bottom of the shoulder. I feel like it makes sense of the rotation closer to the elbow than near the top of the shoulder. Or below the shoulder, so it's like the entire wrist area can twist. Like the lower arm can twist. Like makes like the Gundam Alex with the Gatling gun. Otherwise it gets kind of awkward trying to pose the arm twists for that. I know older Gundam used to do it like that, but then newer ones they've shifted the joint further up to the upper shoulder instead. It was like, I preferred if it was a bit further down. Well, that's just me. I need the B2 upper shoulder joint. B219, this one. And it has a little outside attachment cog as well, which is a nice little separate colored detail bit, which I do appreciate. Let's trim that off very carefully. Yeah. And the right side uses A116, so that's going to be this one. A little round detail bit. Carefully snip it. Rotate. Carefully snip. And carefully snip. Yeah. And again. The say does have a lot of very nice molded on details. It's like the high grade Grandpa is like the very plain anime looking one. This one is high grade as well. Well, actually entry grade. But all these pre-molded details are really add a little bit of extra to it. Yeah. It shows what is possible with the technology. That slips in here. That little bow joint piece attaches over that. Aha! There we go. Yeah. Same for this side. Shoop. And then this mounts on here. Yeah. Okay. So now we have the shoulders. This is B2 21, 22, 23. Give me B2 21, 22, 23. Okay. Ooh, so this is the upper frame, front frame, and back frame. Nice. Oh, I like that symmetry. Well, the separation between front and back frame. Also, yeah, be careful not to snip that off. I think because I think it's a peg. Yeah, that's a peg. That's a peg actually. So don't trim that little tiny nub off at the tip. Keep the tip intact, in tip-top shape. So you may tip your hat for them too. You can tip these nuts in your face. Anyway. Clean up the edges here. Yeah, we should be good to go. Wait for this. Clean up the edges. Alright, so now we must attach pieces. I mean, this piece attaches here, and then this piece attaches this end, like so. Okay, okay. A little bit of extra bit there. And then what? This is the right side, correct? Yeah, this has to be the right arm. Yeah, okay, this is right arm. That just clicks down into it. There we go. That clicks on here. And then that clicks on here. There we go. We have a right arm. So our break starts in 1 minute. Do bear with us. I can't really do much about those. They're just a part of Twitch. And if you always to skip them, then you can subscribe. Yeah. Any little bit helps support the channel and me. But again, do want to do so if you are financially capable of doing so in a very responsible manner. These are indeed tumultuous times. But I do appreciate any and all. And you can access some of my funny emotes I have already, and eventually more emotes when I have time to make them and or commission them. But I really do want to try to make them, honestly, myself, just for the personal touch. But we shall see. YOLO. Anyway, for now, give me these pieces. Do not step away too much on that. That's a peg. Give me this. Yeah. And grab this. There we go. This side. Also, thank you for the stretch. Hydrate, you bastard. Hydrate. Okay, thank you for that. Shall hydrate and stretch while the ad break runs. Ugh. Thank you for the other trick. Oh, give me. Hydrated. There we go. So now, let's us continue on while these go. El YOLO. Just trim all these edges nice and smooth like. All the way along. Nice and carefully. And all the little spots here and there. There we go. Okay. This fits on here. This fits on here. Arm attaches. And shoulder attaches. Boom. All right. We have 2 arms. Ready to go. Ready to lay fists upon the heretics and fools. Okay, so now it's time for the waist. But I think the waist has some pieces not to attach on. Hold on, let me just open the glass feather. Let me open the instructions for the glass feather pack again, because I know some of these parts are part swaps, so we might not need to even build some of the bits, depending where the part swap is. Let me see. Let's see, so the shoulders just sandwich on, that's fine. Okay, so we remove the front plates on the skirt. Okay, so it's just the front plate on the skirt to remove, that's it. Okay, cool. There we go. Yep. Yep. Yeah. More. Good, okay. Let's see. Where is these pieces here? The V2. Oh, yep. That was all of my feed and other streaming stuff. That's oh boy. That's certainly a doozy to have to deal with for sure. That affected quite a few people. Yep. That's certainly a disappointing situation on multiple sides and fronts. Just goes to show that well, pretty much. Actually, I'm not sure. Not really sure what wisdom there is to that beyond. Mm, streamers not your friends, or something like that. I guess, or something, or fame getting to one's head, or just like jealousy in general. But let's just say, well, I try to make sure like I get both sides of a story. I think before I really comment on. Let's just say the receipts provided from a lot of sites, like, ah, yeah, those are some very convincing receipts. Put it that way. It's like seems pretty cut and dry what happened there, and like, my salutes and oops to those who were fans for sure. That's, I think it kind of honestly probably hurts more than a graduation even. Because like, first you look up to like, oh crap, they they weren't as much of a good person as you thought they were. Kind of guess it goes down like the whole never meet your heroes sort of wisdom's like everyone's just a normal person so to speak, and never know when jealousy or otherwise may hit hard. That that's the thing. Basically, especially when you see other big names go like, oh, so that's why my thing got cancelled and so on. Like, oh wow, that's some sort of timing thingies. That's definitely some major timing things for sure. Oopsie. Yeah, hold on, I dropped a piece. It's I should put it hard to comment on that one just because it's so cut and dry with what it's like. Okay, come on, where did the piece go? 1 second. Where did no seriously, where did it go? There it is. I got. Ugh. That's the sort of thing, especially when you're at that, how should I put it, big, high and big level, you start, I guess, try to eliminate the competition, so to speak. And basically like, start stepping on the smaller people, smaller heads and stuff. It's like, yep, that's definitely a scary thing to occur. It's sort of like, suddenly I blew up to be a massive streamer one day. It's like, yeah, I was like, oh shit. I I might either be affected by such things or might even be part of things. Like I don't know. When dollar signs start appearing, certain morals may or may not change here or there. I am not infallible. I have wisdom from experience of being a viewer, but I am also not infallible. Insert convenience time sponsor segment. Haha, I don't have sponsors yet. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, that it's especially those who are like doing the fan art stuff and all their merch and things like, oh, that's just a sad situation. It's just big oops to everyone. She's trying to step on those even higher there. Yeah, indeed. And those well below her as well. That's why it says it's also like I don't actually, in a weird way, don't too closely follow like these super big VTubers because you never know that what sorts of ugly things are happening behind doors and things. Like, I guess if I followed one that from the early start and they blew up to be super big, it's like, yeah, okay, I'd be following for sure. But otherwise, I follow the super big VTubers just for like the funny clips that come here and there. Like I follow Iron Mouse, but I don't actually watch her streams that often, either because I'm either at work and I can't watch it, or it's like, I just keep out the streams. I keep keep a healthy distance and enjoy the shenanigans. So to speak. I suppose the only streamers who I actually really do like super closely follow is other streamers I directly interact with, and that's because I directly interact with them. But we're fellow small streamers here and there. We're having fun. We collab sometimes and whatnot. I was like, yeah. And should any super big drama come out with them, it's like, well, that'll be truly a sad moment for sure. Very disappointing, but how should I put it? Those of us who do it more as a hobby than a career, I feel like we're more level-headed, so to speak. We're not doing the grinds or whatever. Versus those who have especially gone to this for the full-time content shenanigans. Like, yeah, you never know how the way things can whiz and haywire and stuff. Now that's the risk with pretty much any. That's the kind of thing with like any stream and so on. Is like you don't know what's happening behind the scenes most of the time. However, especially sometimes there be a lot or very little. So it's like, yeah, yeah. Same thing with like corporate VTubers. Like, yeah, there's some who I've tried to keep an eye on quite a bit, like Ocean Marine and stuff. But anyway, they are a corporate character behind the scenes and stuff. So I can support the person, might not support the corporation, but I don't let myself get too hung up upon them. Like, I'll enjoy what happens, enjoy the content what happens, and if they graduate themselves like sad moments, try to find them if they recreate and stuff, but just don't get too close to the streamers. I think actually this is the words I think both Shion and Hoshimin both says. Basically, don't rely on getting happiness from streamers or others. Try to find happiness with yourself. Because the streamers and stuff, they cannot take such responsibility. As is the nature of their platform and so on. And just, they're other people. So, yeah. My watchable clips of the snack portion of the stream. Yeah, actually, that's the thing. Like, for these streams that go like 9-10 hours, it's like, yeah. Unless I have it in the background and stuff, I'll just go for the clips usually. So, yeah. Or it's like, I don't feel like it's like if it's like a funny big collab happening, then it's like, okay, I have every collab person on multiple screens all running at the exact same time because I want to see all the funny shit that happens like in Lethal Company or whatever. Or like in Reaper and so on. Yeah. Yeah, don't get attached to someone that's not within slapping distance. Yeah, you can slap these nuts! Ha! I might enjoy that. Wait, huh? Sorry, I was putting past kids. But yeah. Don't get too hung up on other streams and stuff. As best you can. You can enjoy the streams and so on, but okay, you don't know what happens behind the scenes and stuff. You don't know what sort of cat fights or shenanigans are going on. Well, that's just like general advice. That both as a viewer of streamers as also as like I say between streamers and streamers. It's like I should put shallow acquaintances and so on or whatnot, I guess. Like sure, you can like collab with other streamers and stuff and like just be acquaintances here and there. But what's the word? Not be suspicious. Don't become over connected. That's what it say. Don't be overly connected to anyone particular. That's how I put it. Yeah, no, maintain a meme of having commitment. Yeah, have commitment issues. Exactly. I, Corbin, and I'm pro commitment issues. Yeah, there we go. Haha. That will not be taken out of context in any way, shape, or form. Or get me cancelled in any way. Nope. Oh yeah, that is my wisdoms. Yeah, be ironically parasocial. Don't be actually parasocial. Or be like husband overly attached. To like entertainers and stuff. That's sort of, again, if like some people follow something like big scandal turns out that oh they're a bad person, it's like yeah, it's gonna be honestly very disappointing. I'll be definitely sad if that ever happened to some of the people who I do follow a bit more closely than others. But at the same time, I feel like being a VTuber viewer, streamer viewer for a while now, and actually now being one, it's a case of tempered excitement tempered by wisdom, put it that way. I like to make a lot of parasocial jokes in other streams and stuff. So it's like, oh my god, I need to. Oh, hey, was it your brother single? Yeah. Oh my god, one of the things was like, it's all in jest. Yes, I don't actually outright mean certain things, or maybe I do. I do like butts a lot, but yeah, that sort of thing. Like you can have enjoyment from others, but don't rely on others for your happiness, enjoyment in life. You gotta get that happiness with yourself first. Or with plastic model kits, haha. Like, ew, cringe, real women? Be gone, real life thoughts. I have my plastic women. They love me all the time. They will never abandon me or forget me. My resin women will never give me lung cancer and cause me an early death. No, not at all. They love me for who I am, unconditionally. Anyway, yeah. All that is not just me just over fixated on model kits. Yep. Yeah, be so over relative. That was a joke, exactly. Although, yes, was it? Especially for the people that like bought VTuber merch to the individual stuff's like, oh shit, because that does I feel like I know some people who do that, they're burning their merch and stuff, but it's like I don't know because the merch was designed and made by an artist, so it's like doing that, something that excessive. I feel like the artist would feel hurt and betrayed as well for you doing such a thing to the thing they helped make. God, also they also probably betrayed and unhappy about they made it for someone. They did it for someone who turned to be a shit, but it's like, yeah, yes. I said donate it instead. Let someone else enjoy it, who doesn't follow the drama, so on. You know, the little kid doesn't care about it and stuff. But I feel like the destruction of useful things is kind of near. And also, this is Hashiput. The current thing is quite the big trick, because I do believe the artist in question was the artist mama. So I was like, ooh, wow, that's like a outright disownership of a child, in a way. It was like, But also, I feel like I know some say like, oh, they should have like done something sooner about it, but or stood up for themselves sooner. But at the same time, it's like in the world of VTubing and stuff, being the artist mama papa, you sort of in some way it's a contractual agreement. Other ways it's like a mental agreement. It's like, aha, this is my VTuber child now. I should support them and stuff, which could lead one to like make less than ideal situations or choices in certain situations will be more easily swayed in questionable moments. It's like, so I was like, I don't blame them for being manipulated in such a way and stuff. Oh, New Osama, yeah, I've been seeing clips of New Osama. Those are funny. And also, yeah, I saw the clip about the whole friends or acquaintances thing. It's like, ooh, that's a spicy call out there. Almost everything I predicted it. That was a, oh no, you didn't. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Come on, get in here. Why are you not? Why do you not slide all the way in? Oh, is it not clicking in? Oh, now it clicks in. There we go. That was a bit of a push to get that in. There we go. Yeah, New Summer's funny. And Vito is New Summer and Vito together are funny. Especially when he's trying to do the programming live and it's like, wait a second, you're not supposed to say that. How did you say that? Yep, oh god. That's funny heck. Yeah. I think what was it? I used to get a shitload of New Osama things. Now I've been getting a lot of Ro- Rose Rose Doodles clips with a really expressive model. I'm getting a lot of that on my timeline randomly, which is just fun and funny. Yeah. I believe she herself is another artist and stuff, which is kind of funny. I've been meaning to try to catch one of her streams just to see how the art things. I do like to actually some long streams I do try to keep and I actually watch and keep an eye on as best as I can, at least between my other things, art streams, because I want to see pretty much the process other artists use to like do their drawings and stuff, and then I try to see basically how to improve my what is it, arting here and there. So it's the art streams I actually do pay closer attention to than others. Because like, oh, I want like what's the steps do they do? How do they do the layerings and stuff? How to handle the lines of shading? It's like, oh, okay, I'm actually like I'm watching it like a still like a class or something. And I did not check. Were these the same piece number? They were probably not. Oh no, they are both. They're both the same number. Okay, it's fine. Ancient Cup Civilization. Yep, the Ancient Cup Civilization. I heard you like cops. Uh huh. Actually, I was considering seeing like. Well, actually, right now there's actually some there's some drama with certain energy drink companies happening right now. I was like, you know, maybe I could try to do a sponsorship sort of thing with that, especially if I do like the pre-recorded painting videos here and there. But it's like, oh god, what drama here, drama there, drama everywhere. It's like, need to filter through the drama and see like, oh, can I try with this company, try that company? It's like, yeah, maybe not, maybe that's related, maybe that's not related. It's like, nah. Although I also feel like I probably should try to either up the number of streams I do if I want to go for sponsorships or things, or do more of the offline YouTube video content things instead, so that there's more permanent presence before I do that sort of stuff. And okay, the what you call it, ankle armor things are the same on both sides, so I can just YOLO with it. Yeah, oh, we gotta go. Well, cheers, mate. Thanks for popping by. I'm greatly appreciate you being here. Have a good rest of your day, sir. And no, thanks for coming by. And I wish you the bestest of days possible. May your joys be aplenty, and your life be fulfilling, and your dick be hard. Wait, what? You heard me. You heard exactly what I said. Oh, anyway. Continuing with the Gundamu. That's actually another thing. I have not seen the other episodes of G-Quacks yet because I haven't been able to see it, so to speak. And I need to start catching up with it. I feel like getting left behind with the new hotness. And I don't want to be left behind in the new hotness. I want to know the new hotness, even though I've been left behind by new hotness already by the model kit releases because they've been selling out so quickly. But I want to see, I want to know. I want to experience. Yeah. I want to see the funny you've... Be gone, foul demon bot! There we go. I didn't even read the full message. I saw cheap viewers like, nope, 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 not even gonna bother reading the message. Rush for the ban button. I don't recognize the name. I see the word cheap viewers. Like, nope. Be gone. Be gone, bot thought. Be gone. Oh, hi, Nagi. Welcome, welcome. I was just deleting a chat bot that came in for about cheap viewers. Hello, good evening to you. How you doing? And welcome, welcome. I'm building up the rest of the Gundam from the funny backpack shenanigans from last time. Aha. Also, oh, yeah, since you're here as well, I touched up the Pouncer and the Timberwolf, and they both have a gloss coat added on to hold the paint in. After I finish building this, I'll be doing the panel lining on the lovely little mix, and then panel lining, checking if I need to touch up any paint, because I know I have to touch up some of the purple here. Let that dry, and then pretty much another matte top coat over to get the pastel look back, and good to go. And on Timberwolf as well, I need to do the cockpit glass a bit more. I think I need to touch up the cockpit glass, get the cockpit glass shine effect a bit more on this, and then huzzah! And then the bases, I don't know how I'm going to do the bases yet, because some do fancy like tiled bases and things. Others just do the simple black base with like the commander name on it. Otsukari, haha, yeah. Oh, I might, because let's say I think the subscribers is, and also like an Argy, by the way. Also, I saw you did the throne crowdfund as well. Thank you very kindly for that one. Whoopsie. I might put like some people put like the name of the commander on the mech. I might do like Star Commander Nagi here or something. Although that's a very long name to put on a very small base. So maybe I'll mark it somewhere else or something. But yeah, basically you're gonna be a Star Commander in my army now. Haha! You are forever part of my Baltec clan army. Yeah. Good luck with the votes. Yeah, thank you kindly. Great, appreciate it. So I'll figure out how to mark something, some rank or name somewhere on the base somewhere here or there. I see other people do it, but looking at this, it's so tiny. It's like I only have water slide decals that small to do a full name on. So we'll see. YOLO. But yeah, doing some of the fun building for now, and then see how long it can last, because I might not go beyond more than 2.5 hours, because work was freaking exhausting today. Well, welcome. We were just talking about the current VTuber drama happening on the Twitters and stuff. Like, oh boy, that is certainly an awkward, sad moment. Well, what can you do? That's just how it goes. Good. Lapat's first time. Thank you kindly. Hope you're doing well as well. Well, let's see. VTuber drama. Where? Oh, have you seen the Cinder drama that happened with all the backstabbing and stuff? Basically that's the big VTuber drama happening right now, with all the documents being released. There's like, oof on that matter. I can give a quick summary, because basically oh, you were into the drama right now. Ooh. Oh wait, I think my friend who's there also was mentioning that. Yep. Oof. Big goofs there. But basically, TLDR with the VTuber drama is Cinder's artist mama has cut relations with her, is not doing any further artwork for her model and anything, due to a lot of manipulations, weird sort of exclusivity deals they were trying to insist on but not actually pay for, and manipulation to outright sabotage other VTubers like Bao and Shy Lily. And there's a lot of screenshots with proof of that. And turns out the Cinder person was not quite that nice of a person after all. Yeah, exactly. Normally I don't talk about drama stuff unless I know both sides, but let's just put it this way. So many chat screenshots have been released and everything for this thing is like, this is kind of very cut and dry sort of thing happening here. And of course, the obvious thing was like, oh, this is all a big mistake. Fire the manager. The manager did all the things, but the manager was also the significant other, and they both well knew of all these things happening. So it's like, yeah, You can't really throw the manager on the bus when you are so close to each other like that. Yeah, it turns out, I think, was it Bao? I think it was Bao's birthday stream or anniversary stream. She was having artwork or new model being made for it by the same artist, and the artist was convinced by Cinder to pretty much at the last second cancel it and say I can't do it, which then meant all the fancy release debut things were not ready in time. It's like, wow, that's something. And they were being like told to simply not was it not do artwork for these other people anymore now. Because I quote, this is the thing, they quote said basically, we don't want you doing actually I can't do the exact quote, paraphrasing. We don't want you doing more models for other people because that devalues your current artwork and models you do. And it's like, wait, what? What do you mean doing more artwork devalues your existing art? And so I was like, it's like, yeah. I've had basically it seems as far as I know, because actually I was following Cinder on Twitter, but I was not on Twitch. I've never caught any of her streams. As far as I can tell, she was a very beloved streamer, very nice and kind streamer, front facing at least. And let's just say I know quite a few people are very devastated that this has happened. And like, oh shit. Like they have the merch, they have the shaker cups, they have everything. It's like, she was such a nice person. Oh, turns out she wasn't such a nice person after all. So I was like, oofs and salutes to the fans for that. But yeah, that's the big VTuber drama blow up that's happened. This has been happening over the last few days, and yeah, exactly. Looks can be deceiving, streams can be deceiving, and basically the how should I put it? Actually, yeah, this actually mentioned back, was it? As I was mentioning, like from quotes from like Hosho Marine from Hololive. I think also from Shion. She also mentioned this before she graduated as well. It's like basically, don't don't put your don't have your rely on happiness, or no, don't make your happiness depend on someone else, especially another streamer, because they cannot give you that happiness forever. That's too much responsibility and so on. Try to find happiness in itself. It's like, yeah, that's a was it a good wisdom, so to speak. It's like, uh, enjoy other streamers and stuff, but don't get too close. Don't get parasocial. Don't rely on them to be your shining light in the darkness, so to speak, or the only shining light in the darkness, so to speak. So yeah, that's just some wisdom's like, yeah. Oh yeah, no, those who like bought all the merch because they had like the shaker cups, and so they bought the shaker cups. They got the plushies and stuff. Like, and if I can tell, they seemed like a very nice person on stream at least. Like, ah, like some I know a few of them are like donating their things to the more needy, so that someone can find a use for it. But others are like burning and so on. But it's like, I guess, yeah, exactly, burn them all. Some people are burning is like, but then the artists who helped make it were like, oh, but all their hard work has gone up. So it's like, yeah. But also the artists involved also probably all feel betrayed as well and backstabbed by it anyway. Like I saw one guy who was doing a 3D model, fan 3D model, has deleted that now before finishing it. It's like, I should put this is in case of, since I do a lot of like building and crafting stuff, I feel like unless the thing represents something really horrible bad, I'd say the item itself isn't worth destroying, so to speak, for the memories which you had versus what's come out now. Granted, how should I put it? I've not been in a situation where someone I followed very closely enjoyed has gone into a drama and turns out to be an absolute horrible person. Actually, no, I have. There's a happiness pen stuff. Yep, it's it. Burn them all. There's also all the artists suffer. Yeah, exactly. How's about actually? Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't done that actually. Okay, I should name it. Actually, I did follow Rushia from Hololive quite a lot, and it turns out she, after being removed, is a little bit on the crazy side, so to speak. But I still have the Nendoroid, which I've kept because the memories of her as Rushia are still good. and basically I'm keeping it for the character. I'm keeping it for the memories and the character. And how should I put it? There's a separation between that character and the person. Sort of like you think of like if the voice actor of the character was shit, you still gonna like the character. You just don't need to like the voice actor. So that's a sort of thing. Is like it's awkward. Like okay, you can not like the person behind it, but you can still like the character and stuff. But I guess at the how should I put? I guess if I was in the shoes of someone who was like following Cinder had all the merch and stuff, that would be disappoint. I'd be heavily disappointed. I probably might just still keep the merch anyway, just because here it is. It's memories of good times, so to speak. It's not the merch's fault that something bad happened. But yeah, we'll see what comes of that though. Like this is almost career ruining because she did do this to some other very big VTubers who are also co-owners of GamerSups, who she is also co-owner of, and of how should I put it, very big organizations as well. So indies and big organizations. So it's like, I think she just screwed herself over in multiple ways than one. So yeah. Also, how should I put it? I've also tried to personally be more, how should I put it? Not over obsessed with anything, so to speak. Especially when it comes to other streamers and stuff. I'll be heavily disappointed, probably sad for a bit if it's like someone that's following more closely. But it's like, that's what happens sometimes. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. You never know what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah, invest in 5 gacha games. What could go wrong? That's drown your souls in the husbandos. Drown the souls in the husbandos like I drown my souls in plastic women. Like reject real women, embrace plastic women. I don't actually have a plastic. Well, okay, yeah. Embrace resin women. Yes, exactly. There we go. Yeah, that would never betray me or give me lung cancer from all the resin dust produced from making it. That is why I have a respirator on my model. At all times, remember to have a respirator when standing resin and wet stand it, because resin dust is carcinogenic. You actually do need to be careful when you're cleaning the resin. But yeah, my resin plastic will never betray me. They love me unconditionally and will never, ever cause me any form of health harm ever. Yeah, see, I put my happiness in physical objects. That's how I stay happy. Nothing could go wrong with that. Oh, yeah, those things are actually resin figures I actually still have to build. I can't, none of those can be built on stream for sure. They are all very, very frisky sort of figures. And I've been trying to figure out time to either make a certain Blue Site account or YouTube account. Actually, I have a YouTube account, and do pre-recorded videos for those instead. Because those can never see the light of day intentionally on Twitch, at least. And I think that is another piece. I need 15, 16. But yeah, that's Euphoria. Yeah, exactly. See, reject real husbandos. Embrace the gacha and figure husbandos. Why go on a $200 date where you can spend $1,000 on a 1-to-1 scale figure of your favorite anime character and be considered weird and everything? But that 1-to-1 scale anime character is gonna love you forever. And you unless it starts taking up too much space in your room. Yeah, just casually put $20,000 on the 1-to-1 Galgura scale statue, wherever the heck that went, and your life is set. Cough! Yep. Yeah, just fill your room with all the 1-to-1 husbando characters, cardboard cutouts and everything, all over, and you're set for life. You don't need more than that. That is all the happiness you need. Or 3D print all the shenanigans you can. Oh god, that I'm thinking of something very cursed, which I might not be. I don't think I should be saying on Twitch. related to this, but yeah, I've seen I actually seen certain clips of certain things like that. That's actually yeah, I'm not sure if you may or may not because it's gacha related. It was the guy who correctly predicted Astafol was a femboy. Actually, that person, he had some he did some funky video shenanigans with in his predictions for that. And now, why did I go down an Astafol rabbit hole randomly a few times? Don't worry about it. Certain things coming out may not have anything related to that whatsoever. But yeah. Let's just say, apparently, let's say certain cardboard cutouts can support certain cantilever attachments to them. Apparently, which I totally don't have visual confirmation of from very old internet searching and things. And yeah. Yeah. Anyway, ah, come on. Yeah. Wow, this one is almost finished. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the main drama in the VTuber news area. Although actually, you mentioned, yeah, actually, was it you mentioned the Matava Visojo thingy? Yeah, it seems what I've been able to reading into that as well. Because the sort of things like I will look into drama with popcorn to see what the heck is going on. And hope to God I'd never get involved in drama like that. But apparently it might have something to do with the merchandising shenanigans because it seems, from what I heard, Visojo's merchandising fulfillment has been less than stellar, and so Matava's been using Ricky's merchandising thing instead for her merch, and so I guess, maybe that's why the ways have been parted. Although, if I can tell, what was it? The other Visoja girls are all supportive of Matava still and stuff. And okay, front facing, they say they're still friends and things. Again, especially with the other current dramas happening, you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. But I tend to lead credits. Basically, it's a case of um business side sort of things happening, but then that's not related to the relationships between the streamers and stuff. So yeah, imagine you had to be articulate enough to defend yourself. I'm barely articulate enough to talk with others. I don't defend myself even. Granted, yeah, one thing I learned from being a almost over obsessive Hololive fan when I first got into VTube and stuff is was it the strategy for I've seen other some of the streamers use is it was it this was back in the just as during COVID times, if like a drama happened, it was basically a 2-week blackout where the company punishes them, but it's more a case of just 2 weeks of just nothing, let everything die down, then come back to do big parties and hurrahs and everything, and get back to normal again. It's like, nope. It's like, whoop, drama happened, which is potentially just minor. Oh my god, they might have a boyfriend, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, 2-week blackout, come back. Hey, I'm back, yay, everyone's happy and excited, done. That's my plan if something like that ever happens to me. Granted, I'm just a guy who just builds model kits and waifu kits and stuff. Well, unless I get cancelled for a waifu. Because, to say, hey, I've got some waifu kits, and then later looked up the characters like, I'm not too comfortable with this anymore now. You know, the sudden anime tropes, which I didn't realize extended to some of the characters, like, shit. Well then. But I feel like my content niche of just building and painting things is like very hard to get cancelled for anything. Maybe get drawn up in some local intergame, what was it, in-system, what was it? For example, Warhammer woke versus not woke shenanigans, but that I feel like that's inevitable anyway, and it's sort of a meh sort of thing. So yeah, because yeah, pretty much. I am highly focused in the content area, which is just purely artistic based and stuff. There's very little that one can get cancelled for in doing this. So, huzzah, maybe, yeah. Also, it's a weird case of basically the bigger you are, the higher chance you're gonna get cancelled. Versus the smaller you are, well, the less chance you get cancelled, the less chance you get cancelled by a random person, at least. Although if a big person tries to cancel you though, then ooh. Oh, actually, okay, yeah. It seems but this is back to the Cinder thing. Apparently in Cinder's previous streaming life, she was organizing a certain hate raid against another smaller streamer who was similar, she felt was too similar to her, and was like, yeah, that's coming to light now. Ooh, that's a little bit. That's another sort of an oof happening there, mate. That's another sort of oof happening. I was like, yep, the dirty laundry's getting aired out now for sure. That's why I says like when it comes to like the super big, like I show it, the super big streamers, the corporate streamers and stuff. I tend to, I'll enjoy the content and stuff through clips and so on. I'll rarely ever get a chance to watch their big streams and whatnot, but I enjoy from a distance. How should I put it? Be sure to remind myself, don't get over obsessed with anyone, or whatever, because you never know never know what will happen, what shenanigans can happen and stuff. There we go. That's like that. There's a drama when some big streamers going crazy over viewers having some. Oh yeah, everyone's yeah. Wasn't that the thing where everyone complained everyone looked like Shy Lily or something like that? I remember a lot of people saying, "Oh, you look like Shy Lily. Oh, you look like you look like Shy Lily. You look like blah blah blah. Oh, you look like Gura." It's like, yeah, sure. Keep the color blue. Suddenly, no one else can be a blue shark with original designs and things, or whatever. Or no one can be a blue whale. Like, one thing is this, like, the one thing is plagiarism, where it's like obviously an outright one-to-one copy sort of thing. But another case is basically, you're going to be a whale VTuber, you're probably going to have a tail, you're probably going to have the funny orca head thing. It comes with the territory of the design of the animal in the first place. It's like all catgirl VTubers are going to have catgirl ears and stuff, and a catgirl tail. You can only spin that so many different ways before things start to look similar. Drama is it? Oh, blah, blah, blah. I sort of recall that one. I forget who it was, but yeah, I recall that one. But yeah. I feel like in a way, like VTubers can have a bit more drama than regular streamers, just because regular streamers you can't pretty much. It's like, oh my god, you look too much like the other person's. Like, dude, you're insulting someone who they are, literally. While the art design stuff can be more heavily nitpicked by people and drama makers and stuff. I do decide I view people who are friends have quite similar design. People who are friends have, yeah, it's like, like, what? Oh, you're a robot as well. Interesting. But yeah, also comes down, I guess, the artist as well. Like, if you all have the exact same artist mama or something, artist papa is like, you're probably going to look very similar to each other anyway. Because the art style is going to look close enough. That sort of thing. If it's strange, I'd say it's a coincidence. Yup. If someone's like, oh, hey there, buddy old pal of mine. Where did you get that design from? but yeah, I mean, my buddy Atticus actually also, he made I told him how I actually did it and gave him all the tutorials, and he made a similar model to mine where he used one of those custom Gundams to make a rig with some simple eyes. And I was like, Yeah, cool, that's cool, that's nice. But that's because we talked together about that. It's like, oh yeah, here's how I did it. Yeah, yeah, you gonna try it? Sure, cool, try and see. Well, that's it. I am. Was it long in the works, aka heavily delayed because I'm just busy with life and I have too many artistic arts projects or crafting projects I want to do. I'm trying to like make a brand new live 2D thing for myself because I am truly fascinated about how I do the live 2D riggings and things because this is live 2D. I rigged this myself in all my glorious 10-degree head tilt, if it even is a 10-degree, and my made in GIMP exported eyes, which I rigged up as well. Like I don't want to V2 this either with another model kit or with something more original at least. Because I feel like 3 years in, I feel like 3 years in, where I'm in this for the long term. I should do something more legally distinct, so to speak. But sometimes it's a big case of just I'll be caught up. My spare time is used streaming or crafting the things I craft. Like, ah, crap. Where do I have the time to start learning art and things and stuff? Although I did randomly hyper focus yesterday, was it? I posted on my Twitter and stuff. I randomly sketched this bunny Numa Towers watching a stream last night, and it's like just when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna mention bunny girls happen. I thought, okay, get the piece of paper out, start sketching. If I have an idea, just try, and I have the time and the piece of paper and pencil near me, just start sketching, get some practice with proportions. And I was like, yeah, I did this. So yeah, basically, sort of like the PewDiePie thing of basically he drew something every day for 100 days or something, and he showed off how he improved over time. It's like, okay, well, I can't really do it every day, 100 days, because life and stuff is busy. Just start doing something here and there as I go. I'll slowly improve. Like with I don't have any examples really of hand painting. But basically, with my hand painting, I went extremely slow for my Warhammer things. Like, do I have a thing? I grab this guy here. It's like I went extremely slow with the Warhammer things and stuff, and then slowly built up the skills over time, built my Warhammer to get much more accurate painting these things. Well, also, I spent a lot of patience with this. Basically, if I made a paint mistake, I spent the patience to go back and very carefully fix the mistake over and over again. So I should all my Warhammer minis look like they're the same standard of paint job, so to speak. But it's basically a case of the other ones, I spent a lot of time going back, fixing the paint, making it look nice and neat. Versus my newer ones where I still take ages painting, but I have a lot less paint fixes and stuff to deal with, and my hand's a lot more steadier. And basically that's a case of practice. And apparently I've been Warhammer for over a year now. It's like, holy shit, time flies when you're having fun. Or you're busy with work. Both, honestly. So like, yep, just get any practice in. Also, thank you for the comment on the drawing. Yeah. So like, although one thing though, what I do need to practice, like, for this, I'm used to drawing pencil and paper with the friction on it. I have a drawing tablet, which I need to practice more with. But when I'm drawing with a pen, it just, likes to slide a lot. And I was actually advised to use tape a piece of paper onto the drawing pad to give the friction similar to paper. And I did that. It worked. But then I found the pressure from my pen. I think I'd adjust the pressure on my pen. I'd slowly tear through the paper or pull the paper off. It's like, God damn it! And I spent more time fixing the paper back on again. And of course, I keep wanting to look down at what I'm drawing instead of at the screen. So it's like, oh god, where's my hand at? Again, that's a case of practice makes perfect. But then I need to practice makes perfect drawing on the tablet, look at the screen. Practice makes perfect actually drawing in the first place. And everything. Especially, I feel like, as I mentioned before, when it comes to hair, I find it very hard to visualize how the heck to draw anime hair and stuff. It's like, the rest is, I feel like I can adjust this easily with proportions and stuff with more practice, but the hair is like, I have such a hard time visualizing how the heck to do the anime hair. So I might try to do more focused practice on like faces and hair first before I go through the rest of the body and stuff. And before you know it, I'm going to start doing furry art and get all the thousands of dollars in commissions and be super rich. But first, just hair. Yeah, the matte screen protector sort of helps. Matte screen protector. Oh, no, unfortunately, that's the thing, Nagi. This one is not. This doesn't have a screen. This is just a. This is just a. This is a screenless tablet. I'm sure a screened one would look nice, would be a lot easier for me, but then also that's quite the investment to get for a thing that I might not want to continue. Although it's probably something I do want to continue on anyway. But also, I don't know, because Plum, one of my models, she has a screened tablet. She just has to have like the glove on to draw without smudging it up. And I know for a fact my big, thick, meaty hands are going to be too big for whatever glove gets supplied with this. So like, that's a little bit of investment. So I'll practice first with the cheapo tablet first. Gotta start somewhere, and then maybe invest in the screened one later after I've gone much better at it. Yeah. I try not to pay to win too much with it. Yeah, no problem, mate. No problem. It's not like I've got another expensive hobby I'm working on. That is a, oh boy. I have to paint you up some more, but later. First, we have to build, which I need some hip joints. Well, just practice makes perfect, and those are shenanigans coming up. Because also, after I do the art, then I have to then go to the live 2D, learn the live 2D things again, like all the layer splittings and stuff, and then how to do the perspectives. And put it this way, I discovered very early on why so many artists don't like to do mecha things, because trying to perspective straight lines is much harder and much more accuracy needed versus having to perspective a curved flesh surface, so to speak. Like flesh, you can get away with slightly inaccurate curves and stuff with just shading things. When you have like solid straight lines on a mecha design, is like you actually need to make sure those stay straight as they move and warp and stuff. I see why so many artists don't want to do mecha stuff or charge extra for it now. Actually, I saw that when I did the hat tipping thing, which I drew for my hat thingy. The Milady hat tip thing. It's like, shit, I very rapidly understood why that was the case from going, no, they just don't want to draw mechas. Like, oh, no, I fully understand. There needs so much more accuracy and stuff to it. Oh god, why did I choose to be a mecha guy? Well, that's just how it is. That's the challenge I set upon myself. And I could also redesign to be a bit more, be more curvy in multiple ways than one. Totally not going to have a giant, big booby mecha body one day. No, I would never do that. Come on, get in there. Maybe secretly a master. I am not secretly. I am proudly one. I, Common you can quote me this. I'm a complete, utter, perverted degenerate. And you can quote me on that. Yes. I don't know what I am. Never say never. Aha. Actually, hold on. Actually, back to the anime hair thing. What was it? What was it? There was an old anime I watched, and there's actually two characters I do want to try to draw, and I do like the hairstyle of, but oh god, that hairstyle is going to be insane to do. Dominion Tank Police. I think. Can I in any way show this on screen? I probably. DVDstore.pk. This seems. I think I'm just gonna put this link in here. Basically, the cover art of this are two characters that I do like how the hairstyle work is on them, plus other design aspects. I was like, oh, I like that hairstyle. Oh god, how the fuck do I draw that now? So, yeah, ideally I want to try drawing that sort of hairstyle shenanigans. I do like the big sort of poofy, wavy hair sort of thing like that. But of course, that is going to be that's going to be a heck to paint or draw at least. Man, come back here. Although I do like the tomboy haircuts and fairy haircut as well, so I'll probably start practicing with those hairstyles first and then slowly expand into the other hairstyles later. Well, also, I do need to rewatch that anime as well. I think I only seen half of it from ages back, and then they never showed the second half on TV for reasons I would not possibly know. Yeah, here we go. Hold on. Despite all the chatting and stuff, I've actually been making progress with this. Haha. We have a leg attached now. Oh shit, I think the body, this will be built and we can attach the fucking massive ass backpack on. Oh, okay, wait, we're in the final stretch. We're in the final stretch. Hold on, do I have the back covers done? Yeah, final stretch. It's going to be side skirts and weapons. Oh yeah. Here's probably what? Yes, I am. You can quote me on that, and thank you for the clip, Nagi. Greatly appreciate it. You may repost that, share that, what you call it, retweet it all over. Well, that is what I am. And I like butts. There we go. I forgot to mention that I specifically like butts a lot. But I like butts. Aha. Huzzah! Common Clash. Also, yeah, I finally, I renamed the Coleman Super Shake emote because apparently the word I was using there is getting caught in automod quite often, and I'll be honest, that's a word that I've grown up using and never been an issue. But apparently it's a problematic word now, so oh well. Just a quick emote rename and we're good to go. And Huzzah, I was like, oh my god, I got cancer for my own emote name. Oh jeez, shit. I've been automodded so many times from it. Gotta fix that. Oh, well, I do actually need to open up all the make more and potentially budget commission some more emotes now because both from a very, very generous donator almost over a year ago who just popped by randomly, and you're lovely gives us stuff. I have all my emote slots open. I think the only emote slots not open are the bits emote slots, and it's like, that's like 30 emotes and 10 5 or 10 animated emotes I need to make now, and I've just not had time to get around to it. And it's like, I'm going to probably say like, I'm going to DIY myself one set of emotes and start trying to see about commissioning friends and stuff for the rest of them. And see what I can do once I get some more ideas on it. I remember 2 years ago I actually did an emote drawing stream, and I spent most of the time honestly just trying to hang my tablet than drawing emotes. So I think I still have the suggestions thing in my Discord as well of some to try out. I also got bajillion notes around my phone and everywhere of like, oh, try this emote, try that emote. This will be a fun emote. That'll be a fun emote. So huzzah. More emotes to come. Oh, also some got put back saying like before I think Twitch said, oh, no twerking emotes allowed. And suddenly, okay, twerking emotes are allowed back in again and stuff. It's like, oh damn it. Make up your mind, Twitch. I need to decide what emotes I want. So yeah. And of course in my Discord I'm just doing funny emotes. I think was it in my Discord half my emotes are actually just funny ones that I want to use for reactions unrelated to me in any way, shape, or form. It's like I could do my own custom emote for my Discord, or I could just have a funny meme Warhammer emote instead, because those who understand it will cringe and laugh and probably cringe when I make that emote reaction. And just lots of like funny not so much inside jokes, just jokes that those in those hobbies would understand. It's like, why do you have that emote, you asshole? so yeah. I think Discord needs to be boosted though to have more emotes for that, so I got a budget to boost my Discord for that. Oh well, but that's funny things. Yep, emotes are definitely fun. Basically, seeing everyone's emotes and stuff from those emotes is like, oh, that's a cool emote here. Oh, that's a cool emote there. It's like, oh, I like using this emote quite. Actually, this weird thing like, I like using this emote a lot. Maybe I should make my own. But then it's a case of, oh, but I'm not going to use this emote I like using a lot anymore. That's person's emote. I don't want to like make a competing emote to that. I like using that emote in particular. They're like, oh, there's all great emotes. Oh, I don't want to make my own version. I want to use their emote instead. So I was like, so many ideas and stuff. So little time. But here we go. Actually, here we go. We have Gundam minus his front plates, skirt plates, because I do know the funny backpack thing has some replacement pieces. So I'm gonna we can attach this backpack on because I do some arm panels now, but Let's just attach this funny, stupid, massive backpack thing on his back first. There we go. He can fly now! Look at that! The giant solar panel wings with massive battery backpack thingy and thrusters. Yeah! So basically, all I have to do is add some shoulder... He's got some clip-on shoulder pads that'll go here with the solar panels and some extra thrusters on the legs and skirt. And yeah, you gotta head back soon. Oh yeah, good night, Nagi. Thanks for stopping by the way. And wish you have a good sleep. Totally not gonna see you any post at 2 a.m. Right? Right. Not when I'm doom scrolling at 2 a.m. as well, because I also can't sleep for stupid reasons here and there. Oh god, that. Ugh. But yeah, good night, Nagi. Yeah, probably not, actually this is kind of weird. I'm probably not gonna get a chance to paint anything else, but I will definitely finish up this guy's armor pieces first before I raid out, because actually I might try to end in about 20 minutes before midnight to give myself time to try to sleep. Kira, let's try to sleep. Oh god, you slept for 1 hour. Oh shit. Yeah, go get to bed, Nagi. Go to bed. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I should I should get to bed soonish and later. So let's see if I get in 20 minutes before 11:30 finish the rest of the armor guys piece on this. Yeah, but yeah, that's let's see. Yeah. Let's start speeding on it. Yep. There we go. Yep. See you soon, Nagi. Hope to catch you next stream as well. Good night. And oh right, I've got these little pieces fell out. So yeah, I think yeah. Let's quickly power through this, and then I'll call it a night, and then I'll finish up the rest of things off stream or the next stream for sure. Bye. Sweet dreams. Y'all better get some sleep. Parasocially gains sleep from your resting to increase my rest somehow, I think. I don't know how that would work. But YOLO. Anyway, let me see. It is time. Wait, hold on. Do you actually keep your beam sabers? No, yeah, you should still have your beam sabers from this, right? Wait a second. Does the funny backpack not have the beam sabers? Where's the picture at? Looks like you have the slots of the beam sabers. But apparently you don't keep your beam sabers in this mode. Oh well. Build up first. I can finish up the small bits later. Let's see. So now, what do I need? The C1s. Give me this. I've got all these random pieces here as well to clean up later. Oh no way. So I should not put the backpack on first because I need to actually reach behind things here. So hold on, let me just pop backpack off. Put that to the side. And flip that. Let's get view of that booty because I do like them butts. Butt. I, Coleman, enjoy butts. And you can quote me on that. And I burped as well. That has absolutely no relation to the butts I just mentioned. Or does it? Oh. Yep, so that's the front. There we go. And 19 the others. Wait, hold on. Did I just get what? Okay, yeah, no, that's correct. 19. Yep, that's fine. Just needed a moment to reorganize what my numbers were. There we go. But this is an interesting take. I'm actually wondering if I want to like paint it as is intended to be, like the funny blue solar panels, or these do kind of look like psycho plates. So I want to do like a psycho plate sort of thing instead with it. That might be fun, and like just it's the Psychomu psycho plate shenanigans on the Gundam. Let's do the original design. This is my OC, don't steal short shenanigans. I'm sure like narrative. Ooh, like narrative style. Actually, ooh. I do have the narrative C types. I should build this up first. Put this aside. Pull out where my narrative C types is. Build that one up, and see if I can't get some inspiration for shenanigans from that. Actually, yeah, yes. Interesting. Yes. Might have some funny inspirational ideas to follow along with, for sure. These both same. Yeah, because this blue Gundam with blue metallic psycho plates with like the psycho wings. That could hey, because I do have that Gundam. Oh shit, where is it? Hold on. Oh, I have to test this. Is it here? Is it here? 1 second. Maybe each. Let me see. Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? What is this? That's clear gloss. This is the EX Platinum. I have 2 EX Platinums apparently. Don't know how I got 2 of them. Yeah, here we go. Moonlight. This is the Gundam marker with the Moonlight Butterfly, like weird glitter effect. This is supposed to be, I think, a top coat marker. So I can find my knockoff Gundam marker system. Yeah, holographic silver. If I do holographic silver first, then a clear blue over that, I might be getting a fancy psycho frame looking blue on this. I need to test this first on some scrap plastic somewhere to see how that would work. And also, if that works, I might have an idea to use on my Warhammer minis even. I know at least, okay, if I just pull it out so easily means I know it's nearby on my desk, so I can do that testing later. But yeah, holographic silver with a clear color over. That could be some funny, fancy shenanigans I could try. Although that'll depend how much of that I have to use, though, because I haven't exhausted the Gundam mark yet, but also I don't use them often. But if I exhaust it out, I'm gonna have to make sure I can buy a second one at least to finish out what I'm doing. Well, I'll try to buy a second one first before I continue, just so to ensure that I have enough of it when I start, that I'd be able to finish with it. Or check as well, because I think no, I don't recall seeing any sort of funny holographic colors from Vallejo. But also those are acrylic. This might be a alcohol-based paints only sort of dealio, just because of the way the paint works. But yeah, could be. I almost forgot I had that Moonlight Butterfly pen thing. Definitely need to give that a test. Or maybe see if Barbatos Rex has done a review of it. I know Barbatos Rex is a YouTuber, and he tests all sorts of hobby paints, especially like the Gundam paints and stuff. It's like, I should see if like anyone's done any form of review of that first. Else I'm gonna have to start doing it. Which then, actually, if I have to start doing it, then, the content brain, the content ideas are coming. I could be the one to do the video of doing testing it. And I will be the famous paint guy. And then I'm gonna become the super big streamer, and I'm gonna go do something that'll get me cancelled online after that as well. After getting all the subscribers and stuff. Yeah. The pipeline is set. I'm ready to become super famous. I'm ready to become super hot. Super hot. Super hot. Super Hot reference. Haha, I have not actually played Super Hot. I have seen playthroughs of it though. And that quoting and phrasing stuck with me for sure. Yeah, there we go. No, that's one jacked shoulder. You know which arm, which side's the flapping side, if you know what I mean. Yeah. That would be both sides. Because a true man would make use of all that's available to him. He will not pick favorites. Both sides would be good sides. Yeah, come on. Yay. Oh, why are you not? Okay, where do you slot in? 1 second. 1 second. Alignment, please. There you go. Okay, now you're aligned. And we attach. Come on. I can do this. I can do this. Semi speed run before it becomes too late. Okay, cool. Good, that's attached in. Now we've got some wide shoulders. He's wide, he's large, he's in charge. He's come to slap your girlfriend's butt, and you're going to enjoy it. Probably slap your butt too, even. Am I sure I'm a pervert? Yes, I am. Anyway, I now need the C17 and C8. Snip it. Snip it. Bop it. Twist it. Darn it. Build it. There we go. We got a front skirt. Looks like some small bits I will actually need some hand painting here and there. So this is probably this kit I might not do a full paint up, but I will do a detail paint up of it. I just paint up the small detail bits here and there which need it. And in the worst case, if I have to end up fully painting anyway, then it's past separated enough, I think, to be easy enough to handle. There we go. Remember that. Also, these EG kits, the nubs are so tiny and small, the cleanup doesn't even actually need sanding. The quick scrape with the hobby knippers cleans it up quite nicely already. So there we go. Now he's got his very samurai-looking psycho armor now. Now we just have the leg units to attach on. Which some are already detached here. Also, we've got his little folded up weldy gun thingy, which since I came with one, I'm just going to use it. That just attaches to the side of his arm, as I saw. Yeah. His little maintenance welding gun thingy. Now, let me see. Come on, final stretch, final stretch. C118 and D3. C118. Here it is. A snippy snippet. You got snipped on. Get snipped and snapped and snapped. 18. And then I need a D3. D3. When the D is 3. 3D's nuts! Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Snip. Yippee. Wee. Just carefully trim that up a bit. So then this is like this. This slots in like so. Thruster is here. And it's C114. This one. Give, snip. Snip and snip. Yeah. And now, so then this is right leg. So this interlocks here. This literally is like a full armor system. And this clips on here. We have a nub cleanup there. My nail. Where? Oh, that hugs the arm. That hugs the leg quite nicely, actually. And there we go. He's got his little extra leg thruster here. And apparently more attaches on after this still. He's got the back leg thruster. Now for the side leg thruster. So I've got C1 9 and C1 16. So 16 fell off already here. This is 16. Nice. 3 fell off in the box for me. Greatly appreciated. And then I need a C1 9. The outer plate piece. Give me the bit of a snippy snip. Clean up the edges. So goes like this. Clean that up. Like so. And then I have the 15. Yep. And the little D2 thruster, which might be the other small thruster that fell off the runner. So huzzah, everything might just be just right. There we go. Yep. Boop. Boop. Glop. Glop. Glop and okay. And then D27 D number 2. Yeah, okay. The thrusters are the same each side. Yeah, this little tiny thruster that fell off already. Let's set you inside your little spot here. Yeah. Extra thruster. And then that's supposed to then... This little pot here will slot in here. There. Okay. Right leg thruster done. Left leg thruster. And then we should be good. Yeah, so just YOLO this. It will be just in time for 11:30 for my timing, and then I can wait out, attempt to sleep at a decent time. He was attempt to. And yeah. So I gotta thank everyone for coming. Even the lurkers who happen to be around. Any little bit helps. And yeah, just enjoying the hobby with everybody, and probably talking for a while about current VTuber streamer dramas and random bits of words of wisdom. Learn from streamers and dramas. Haha. But yeah, that be the shenanigans for sure. Okay, that one goes to the side. Now it's just the last few bits. Yeah. And yeah, I guess off stream and between streams, I'll be trying to finish up the subscriber painting things, and also on stream as well. I don't know if I have an extra stream this week or early next week the way the holidays work. We'll see. Because actually, we had some actually public holidays happening here and there, but I might already have plans and stuff. If not, I'll definitely be catching all of you on next Tuesday for sure. I might have to reduce my streaming amounts, but at least I managed to maintain my Tuesdays as a dedicated stream day for sure. So I got that, which is nice. At least I can keep some sort of stable thing. And yeah, I'll be continuing to try to figure out practice art and stuff. I'll definitely be posting any like art whips I do here and there on the socials and so on. Did I make an art part in the Discord? I don't remember, honestly. I'll probably have to check later for sure. But I need to recheck the categories in my Discord because I feel like in a way that kind of there's a lot of categories, yet not enough categories in a weird way, and yeah, I want to adjust that a bit. But also, having to adjust that a bit means going through all the fucking permissions and shit as well. Like, oh god, Discord permissions. Well, actually, as long as I can confirm I got 1 or 2 channels with the correct permission sets, I can just copy the channel permissions back and forth. And then hope for the best. Yeah. There we go. We'll see how that goes. Also, I might be having some how should I put it? Other shenanigans here or there that may come up, which might possibly be streamable even. Streamable or at least social media postable. And yeah. Do look forward to that if that happens. I'll be keeping all you updated in that as well. As always, y'all can get my socials, by the way, with exclamation mark socials. I should have, my timer should be popping that command every so often, but I think when I disabled the extra timer running, the existing timers also kind of all died or whatever. Oh well, that's a future beta fix. There we go. Aha! Second leg thruster is applied, which means now grab the big massive backpack, attach it on, and boom! Aha! We've done it! The big glass-winged lad is finished. Let's see, how far can I put my camera out without revealing my toes? Toes. There we go. The giant glass-wing unit Gundam, meant for long-term rechargeable outer space usage shenanigans that may or may not be weaponized in the future. So, they're going to have to do a bunch of painting work on all the little blue glass panel bullshit shenanigans. But haha, it's done! Huzzah! He looks fucking cool. Again, I don't know where I'm going to put such a wide fucking thing now, but that's probably not tomorrow me, but day after me problem. Because tomorrow I'm going to be busy. Having fun, but still being busy. Well, let me just put on the side. Shift this to the side quickly. So with that, thank you everyone for coming. I think I will be calling it there for the day. So let's see whom we can raid into tonight. Let's see, any lovely friends currently streaming whomst is on. And actually there's a few. Some I haven't raided in a while or before even. So I might just do that even. Let me see. Check the entire listings so we don't miss anybody. Wow, holy shit. Wow, a lot of people streaming tonight. God damn. Well, you. Wait, are you who I think you are? No, you're someone else. Never mind. Let me see. Where am I? Yeah, let's go right into another Makers and Crafters, who was on a break for a bit, and well, let's send the fun out. Since we were doing Gundam and Makers Crafting, let's send the fun to them. So let me get the raid going. We're gonna go raid Kaylee. Aha! There's a love lass. Does a lot of building and model kits and stuff, everything. And yeah, great overall person. I don't get to catch her often because of time zones, but I do get to catch every stop here and there. No, so I got phlegm right back in my mouth. Oh yeah, so yeah, thank you very much. I stream every Tuesday about 10 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Extra streams dependent. My socials are there, and yeah, we appreciate you coming by. And yeah, raid message is gonna be raid message. Got raid message is gonna be the community has come flying in on wings of glass. Uh-oh. And then let's add the new Super Shake emotes, which is the existing emote I have, but not auto-moddable. Blah, 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 blah. Boom. So yeah, here's the raid message. And again, thank you all for coming. Great, appreciate y'all being here, to all the lurkers and everyone. And until next time, away we go. Yum.